Welcome back, class, to the fourth chapter of Class 8 Geography. Agriculture. Agriculture word comes from Latin word agri, which means field, and culture means cultivation. Agriculture is also known as farming, that is the art and science of cultivating the soil, raising crops, and rearing livestock. The transformation from a plant to finished product involves three types of economy. These are primary, which are connected with extraction and production of natural resources such as agriculture and fishing. Second one is secondary activities. Secondary activities is the processing of natural resources to manufacturing products like baking of bread, weaving of cloth, steel manufacturing. And the third one is tertiary activities, which provide services, for example, transport, trading, banking, insurance, advertising, etc. Agriculture is primary activity which includes growing crops, fruits, vegetables, flowers and rearing livestock. 50% of persons in the world are engaged in agricultural activity and two-thirds of India's population is dependent on agriculture as India has the land and climatic conditions favorable for the agricultural activities. The land which can be used for cultivation and on which the crops are grown is known as arable land. Apart from soil conditions, we need different climatic factors that affect cultivation of crops in area. These are rainfall or precipitation, temperature, and light, and different crops require different climatic conditions. There are some forms of cultivation. For example, sericulture. It is the art and science of rearing silkworms to produce raw silk and involves cultivation of food plants to feed the silkworms and extraction of raw silk yarn from cocoons of the silkworms for processing and weaving. This word sericulture comes from a Greek word sericus, which means silk, and culture means rearing. Second one is pisciculture, is the science of breeding fish in specially designed ponds, tanks, or lakes. It is purely for commercial purpose and comes from Latin word pisci, which means fish. Third one is viticulture, is the science of study and production of grapes, and vitis word comes from Latin meaning wine. We know the wine and other alcoholic drink prepare from grapes. That's why the meaning of vitis is wine. Horticulture is the art and science of cultivating fruits, vegetables, flowers, or ornamental plants. It's come from Latin word hortus, which means garden, and culture means rearing or cultivation. We know involves all activities carried out to improve the crop yield, quality, nutritional value, and resistance to insects and disease. The farming system has three inputs: input, which need processing to give output. So in input includes seeds, fertilizers, machinery and labor, and in processing we need activities like tilling, plugging, sowing, irrigating, weeding, and harvesting or breeding case in the form of animal, or we get output including crops, wool, dairy, and poultry products. Different types of farming. Farming depends upon geographical conditions, demand of produce, labor, and level of technology. There are two types of farming: subsistence farming. First one is subsistence farming. It need low scale for small output, practice to meet needs of the farmer's family, uses very low end technology, and most of the labor is manual. It is classified in further types. First one is intensive subsistence agriculture. In this agriculture, farmers use simple tools such as spades, plugs, and manual labor to cultivate a small plot of land, practiced in area having fertile soil, more common thickly populated areas, and it is practiced in tropical and subtropical areas of West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh. Rice is the main crop grown through intensive farming in addition to wheat, maize, pulses, seeds on the same land. This type of cultivation produces very little and mainly to fulfill the farmer's personal needs. Primitive subsistence agriculture includes shifting agriculture. Shifting agriculture is also known as slash and burn agriculture. Slash and burn agriculture is where after cultivation the land is abandoned and moved to the new plot. It is common in the areas where rainfall is heavy, practiced in the dense forest areas of northeast India, parts of Southeast Asia, tropical African Amazon basin, and the crops are maize, yam, potatoes, and cassava. Second one is nomadic herding, is where herdsmen move from one place to another place. They move place to place with their animals for fodder and water along defined routes. It is practiced in semi-arid and arid areas like Rajasthan, Jammu and Kashmir, Sahara, and Central Asia. The animals used are sheep, goats, camels, yaks are reared and provide milk, meat, wool, and hide to herdsmen. Second one is commercial farming, involves activities on a large scale and yields a much larger produce, is where animal manual labor is involved and machines do most of the works. The crops grown and animals reared are sold in the market, and developed nations mostly perform this type of farming extensively. It includes commercial grain farming, which is the cultivation of crops for commercial purposes, where crops are grown for sale in the market, practiced in the sparsely populated area of the temperate grasslands of North America, Europe, and Asia. The main crops are wheat and maize. Mixed farming, land is used for growing food, fodder crops, and rearing livestock. And it is common in Europe, parts of eastern USA, Argentina, Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa. And foods crops are rice, wheat, and fodder crops like barley and grass. Plantation crops is where large farms or estates grow a single crop of tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana, or cotton for commercial use, requires a large amount of labor and capital investment in building an extensive transportation network, needs specific climatic conditions. Produced from these plantations like tea leaves, rubber, lettuce are processed to produce market ready output such as tea and rubber sheets, and common in tropical and subtropical regions of India, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and Brazil. So we have some major crops. These major crops are grown and harvested for eating or selling. A variety of crops are grown to meet requirements of growing population. On the basis, we have classified the crops into three types, like crops grown for food are rice, wheat, millets, maize. need a specific environment and geographical conditions to grow, and different crops are produced at different places. So first one is rice, main food crop, staple diet. Staple means eaten routinely, which is eaten routinely in tropical and subtropical region. Crops show best yield with high temperature, high rainfall, and high humidity. Need alluvial clay soil, best for growing rice. China is the leading producer of rice, followed by India, which together account for the half of the world's total rice production. Other producing countries are Japan, Lanka, Egypt, Bangladesh, and in the West Bengal and Bangladesh, due to the favorable conditions, two of the three crops are grown in a year is rice. Second one is wheat, requires well defined loamy soils. It need moderate rainfall and moderate temperature, and requires loads of sunshine in the harvest season. Bangladesh, West Bengal, prairies of USA, Canada, Russia, Argentina, Australia, Ukraine, and Pakistan are major producers of wheat. In India, wheat is sown in winter season and harvested in summer season. Millets are also known as coarse grains, need soils of relatively low fertility or sandy soil, required to adequate rainfall and temperatures ranging from high to moderate. In India, jowar, bajra, and ragi are grown. Other major producers are China, Nigeria. Maize, which is referred to as corn, need well drained fertile soil to grow, require moderate temperature, rainfall, and abundance of sunshine. Major producers of maize in the world are North America, Brazil, China, Russia, Mexico, India, Canada, and South Africa. Second one is beverage crops, which are tea and coffee. Tea is grown in plantations, require cool and humid climate to grow, with well distributed high rainfall throughout the year and well drained loamy soils. Is grown on slopes to ensure that water does not clog. China, India, Kenya, Sri Lanka are known to produce the finest tea in the world, and Darjeeling tea is recognized by consumers all over the world for its unique flavor and quality. Second one is coffee, grown well in well drained loamy soil and hilly slopes, need warm and wet climate like in subtropical regions. Brazil is the world leader in the production of coffee, and Colombia and India also. Crops grown for agro-based industries are like jute and cotton. These are also known as fiber crops. Cotton is the main raw material for cotton textile industry, requires high temperature, light rainfall, and plenty of sunlight with 210 frost-free days. Grown best on black soil and alluvial soil. In India, cotton is mostly grown in Deccan Plateau, which has black soil. Apart from Indian, the leading producers of cotton in the world are China, USA, Pakistan, Brazil, and Egypt. Jute is also known as golden fiber, grown in tropical areas and require high temperature, plain alluvial soil, plenty of rainfall, and humid climate. India and Bangladesh are leading producers of jute. So, agriculture development, what is agriculture development? Is the efforts made to increase and improve farm production in order to meet the growing demand of increasing population. It includes better farming practices, better crops varieties, and awareness of farmers. Farm production can be increased by improving irrigation facilities, promoting the use of high quality fertilizers and high yield value seeds, increasing farming area, increasing the number of crops grown on the farm in a year. Mechanization means use of machinery and equipment to perform various agricultural operations like plugging, irrigating, spraying pesticides, and harvesting. Food security exists when all people and at all times have physical as well as economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food to meet their dietary needs and food preferences for a healthy, active life. There's a comparison in India and about USA. Comparison of the farming in India and USA. Let's see. A farm in India, intensive subsistence agriculture is practiced in a small farmer farms in developing countries, and India is a developing countries which have large populations. A typical Indian farmer which has a farmland of about 1.5 hectare land buys high yielding seeds from market to grow at least two crops a year, which are usually food crops like rice, wheat, and pulses, operates on a low scale using traditional methods for agricultural operations and temporary sources for supplying of essential, take advices of elders as well as government agriculture officers regarding farming practices. Easy to use as the size of farms are small and labor easily available in intensive farming. The new farming practices include using tractors for plugging the fields, which they can either purchase or take on rent. The main source of irrigation is a tube well near the field. Family members carrying out farming activities. Some farmers rear livestock like buffaloes and hens. Cooperative society, in which cooperative society is a business owned and controlled equally by people who use its services, who work at it. Agricultural cooperative society along with banks serves in lending funds to buy high yield variety seeds and farming implements. In this practice, farmers in India sell sell the produce themselves, and there is a shortage of storage facilities, and farmers get their crops to sell their produce at low price. And there is a farm in USA means United States of America. America is a developed country and practice commercial agriculture farms. The farms are big, ranging 250 to 300 hectares in size, and in India we have 1.5 hectare. You can see the difference is very big. The crops in a typical farmer in USA operates much larger scale like a businessman, regularly analyzes type of soil and resources available and decides which crop to grow. Steps to protect their crop from pests by taking help of fertilizers have computer linked to a satellite providing complete picture of field. Release heavily on machines like tractor, seed driller, leveler, and have advantage to of automated grain storage facilities, dispatch facility, and also get a good price for their farm produce. So difference in the farm in USA and India. In India is a developing country, and USA is a developed country. In India, population is very large, heavy large population, and land providing land to them is very small. And in the USA have the big land for farming, technology advanced. This is the loss to the India in the farming world. So we have complete our fourth chapter of class 8th geography agriculture. Thank you, class.